North Albury established themselves as a powerhouse of the competition, and after 17 long years, they regain the McNeil Sargent Shield from the arch enemy, the Albury Tigers. 17-18, 120 to the Albury Tigers, 7-9-51. There won't be enough beer at Bunton Park tonight, Lukey. The Hoppers are back in 2025.
Incredible day for our club across the whole course. Largest crowd I think we've had here in about 20 years on record. And for Stan to prevent the trophy as well to George, 17 years in the making. Yeah, couldn't be happier, mate, to be honest.
It feels good, I can tell you that much. So it's a lot of relief as well. I think we came into this game knowing we should win. So to do it in the fashion we did, I wish we kicked a bit straighter, but yeah, take it every day of the week.
Speaking to George about this one last year, one that he really wanted to tick off on his list was getting presented the shield by Stan Sargent. So meant a lot to guys who have been around for a long time, meant a lot to past players, and obviously that really good turnout here today was really special to get the job done and to do it relatively emphatically. It was good for us as a club to start trending in the right direction as well with our footy.
I don't think you get a bigger crowd outside of finals than this. Like, it's unreal. I think I said it after the game. Like, we come in numbers, so we'll keep it going.
For us, we've been planning this for about 6 weeks in terms of what we want to do as not only as a brand but our experience to our fans when they come in the door, that they know the product that they're going to get is consumable and that they're really happy with what we stand for in our club. And I think that's really evident across. There's a lot of people who can who are right on the bus at the moment, which is great. But yeah, look, like I was here last night till 8 o'clock with, I'm going to give him a shout out. We've got Jack Reynolds doing his university placement here with us across sports management, which is great. So he's learning about the back at kind of what goes into running a sports club, which is great. And yeah, we were here till about 8 o'clock and for about 5 weeks too. But we're, like any club, we're nothing without our volunteers. Across the course, I can think of we've had probably 60 volunteers work here today across the journey. Not to mention sponsors, not to mention everyone else. So yeah, I'm so happy and just happy that they can experience that what we've been building and talking about for ages. And I think we get the process really right, and the on-field products are a result of the back-of-house process going really smoothly.
Amazing feeling. It's better for the club and the blokes that have been here for the sort of 10, 12 years. I've only been a part of it, the rivalry, sort of 2 years, and obviously had the game on my boot last year, so to make up for it this year was awesome. To be able to lose a game by a kick and be your kick, but yeah, I've sort of been building this game up for 12 months, and I've definitely had it marked in on the calendar, so it was good to put forward a good performance.
One-on-one is a really hard matchup, so I think he definitely benefited from that connection we spoke about, and for him to get on the end of the field and get the reward on the scoreboard is obviously something that looks really good on his game and looks good for him. But I think it was at times there were a few which he gave off which were good, and he's got some stuff he's working on, and he's certainly improving each week, which is awesome. But yeah, as I said, there are a lot of guys who I thought stood up and played some really big games.
We emphasised on Thursday night and then before the game especially that we were engaged the whole time, like straight from the start. Felt like we were into it. We knew they'd bring a bit of energy. I think their captain or coach, I forget his name, but he tried to get them going, and we knew that would happen. So if we weathered that storm and we did what we did, we'd get on top.
James Pope down back was really good. I think he started on Garthwaite, and before he went back, he moved across to I think Pitt for a little bit. But whoever he was on, he just didn't give an inch. I thought Brad Hutchinson in the ruck came in, and that was one of the better games he played with his ruck work. I thought he tapped it down to our mids a lot more than what we've probably had over the last 12 months. So I thought he was really good. I thought Leighton Taylor, the way he flew at the ball in the first half and got some reward on the scoreboard was equally as good. So yeah, I think there's a couple of boys who probably got the goals to go next to their names, but I think there was a lot of other guys who were the reason why we put that score on the board.
Our backline probably won us the game today, and we got on the end of a few, which was good. Popey and Wevo to lock down there. Matt Walker and Ryan Garthwaite kept them to maybe 1-2 goals between them, was absolutely unbelievable by them, and obviously we reaped the rewards at the other end, which was awesome. So no, it was good.
You do anything, you lay a tackle, you get in front, it just goes nuts, and yeah, it's awesome.
George had every right to leave when we were we dropped the ball and we were uncompetitive and the club was a real rabble, and we just couldn't afford to lose George, and he's now starting to feel reap the rewards of his loyalty, and he's the most loyal guy I know. He's a really great mate of mine, and for him and Stan to appreciate that, I've just heard from from Stan's son-in-law that he's never seen Stan cry, and now he's seen Stan cry twice in the same day. So it's a really special moment for us and for our club, and I'm just so proud to be able to be just a bystander, really, to be honest, to see these guys who've done the hard yards and now they're reaping the rewards on the field.
It's the best thing about country footy that you don't get in the sort of city with the VFL. It's the people around the club, it's the volunteers, all the supporters, it's who you play for, and it's to see them happy tonight. Hopefully we'll celebrate hard and it'll be a good building block for the rest of the year.